All right. Hi, everyone. So my name is John. I'm the regional recruitment manager of Stanley College. I'm based in the Philippines, but I'm handling the Southeast Asian market. So definitely, if you have any concerns, if you have any requests or anything that you need from Stanley College, I am here for you guys. So you can definitely reach out to me or via ES Education, which is our partner agent as well. So I'll be sharing my presentation. This will be a very quick and very brief presentation about Stanley College and the Diploma of Nursing. So I'll be just sharing my screen very, very quick. Okay, so I hope you guys can already see my screen. All good? Can someone please confirm? Hi, Timothy, can you please confirm if you can already see my presentation?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I'll be starting my presentation. So again, my name is John, and I am from Stanley College. So Stanley College, we are the largest private education provider in Perth, Western Australia, but we also have a campus in Adelaide, South Australia. But mainly all of our campuses are located in Perth, Western Australia. So right now, Stanley College, we do offer vocational program. We also offer bachelor's program. We also offer master's degree program and professional year programs. So any course that your students will be very interested in, definitely Stanley College can offer something for them. But for now, we will be focusing on the Diploma of Nursing program for Stanley College. So again, as I have mentioned, Stanley College, we are the largest private education provider. As you can see in the picture, that is our old logo. And right now we are transitioning to rebrand our new logo, which is the this one. Okay, so the gold and golden yellow and color green logo. This is will be our new branding moving forward because Stanley College, we are actually in preparation to be to have the university status very very soon. We are now completing all the programs like the Masters of Research and the PhD programs will be very available very very soon. But at the moment we only have vocational programs, um, uh, higher education programs and professional career programs for international students. So Stanley College, we are located in Perth, Western Australia, and Adelaide, South Australia. So all of our campuses is strategically located in the CBD areas. So the school is very accessible for all international students. So let's say for example our West Perth campus is just beside a bus or a bus stop, which is very convenient for our international students. Another good thing with Stanley College is that we do have our own on-campus practical training facilities. As a matter of fact, Stanley College, when it comes to hospitality, which is we are very popular in, we are the only school in Perth that actually owns a restaurant, and that restaurant is actually open to the public. Also, when it comes to the nursing facilities, we have the top-notch, state-of-the-art facilities for our nursing students because we have our own simulated clinical laboratory and clinical call this settings for our international students, for our nursing students to practice in. And later on, I will be showing you a video about the simulated lab we do have for our international students. Another good thing with Stanley College is that we do have over 1,000 industry partners now. That is the updated numbers of our industry partners at the moment. So at Stanley College, we do guarantee the work placement of our international student or the work-based training placement for our international students. So they don't have to worry about anything. We will be arranging everything for your students. Okay? Another good thing with Stanley College is that since we are offering vocational programs to higher education to post-study programs, we have this what we call the Seamless Pathway Program, or also known as a D2D program or Diploma to Degree program. Since we are offering our own curriculum, we are able to provide at least 1 year full credits from our vocational programs going to higher education. So this is what we usually push for our international students at the moment. Because let's say, for example, students would like to do bachelor's of, let's say, for example, bachelor's of community services for 3 years. So the bachelor's of community services will be reduced into 2 years if we package it together, let's say, for example, for diploma of community services for 1 year. Okay, so the diploma of community services for 1 year, it will stand as their first year program towards the Bachelor's of Community Services. So it will be like 1 year diploma plus 2 years of Bachelor's of Community Services. So what are the benefits? Number one is a one full year credit. It will shorten the Bachelor's of Community Services for 2 years. Another good thing here is that students will definitely be having higher savings when it comes to tuition fees. Because Bachelor's of Community Services, we are offering it for 17,800 Australian dollars per year. While our Diploma of Community Services, we are offering it for only 9,900 Australian dollars for the first year. Okay, so there's actually quite big difference when it comes to tuition fee. So definitely, first year will definitely be cheaper for the international student. Another good thing here is that when it comes to entry requirement will be under vocational sector, which is a diploma level, okay, versus if students go through direct entry to the bachelor's of community services, the definitely IELTS score will be higher. Um, Initial payment will definitely be higher as well because of the tuition fee differences. Another good thing with this one is when it comes to the visa application stage, it will be very advantageous for the students. Why? We are now very aware that when it comes to the visa application process, higher education sector has the highest visa grant rate at the moment, not only in the Philippines, but also in Southeast Asia, in full Asia, in general versus the vocational sector. So vocational sector's visa grant rate right now is kind of very risky. That's why we are really pushing to do higher education for our international students. Now, even if the student will be going first with the diploma program, the principal course is still under the higher education. That's why if you lodge the visa application, the immigration will be treating the visa application of your student under higher education sector. It means better visa chances for our international students. Another positive note here is that when it comes to the visa financial requirement by the immigration, the show money requirement will definitely be lower. Because how do we compute for the show money requirement? We compute for the 1 year living cost, 1 year travel cost, and 1 year tuition fee. Okay. So if student go directly to higher education, definitely the government or the immigration will be computing for 17,800 for the first year of the student. While if we do the package program, the computed amount will be only be based on the diploma of community services, which is only 9,900, which is more doable for majority of the international students in Asia. Okay, so this is the best pathway right now for international students who's looking for something affordable, but do not want to compromise the visa application chances. Okay, so for the seamless pathway of Stanley College, um, lower initial payment, lower entry requirement, at the same time lower visa requirements as well, but safer visa application pathway. Okay, so that is what we usually offer for our international students. At the same time, Stanley College, last 3 years ago, we ranked number one in the WA for Higher Student Satisfaction Survey. So rest assured that we do provide quality education for our international students. Another note here too, this is very important and very critical at the moment for all education partners of Stanley College. So we are very happy that with the student capping or the administrative direction 111 and 112 and 13, um, Stanley College, we are the fourth largest capacity granted by the immigration in whole Australia. I think number one right now is Kaplan, number two is Torrance University, and then third is Acknowledge, and fourth is Stanley College. So the capacity granted to us by the immigration under priority one is right now is at 1,600 slots available for the year of 2026. So rest assured that we do have a lot of slots available for your international students. So your students can be processed under priority one qualification of the immigration. Okay. Now, when it comes to campuses, right now we do have four campuses in Perth, Western Australia, and we have one campus in Adelaide, South Australia. So all of our campuses, they are all specialized campuses because we only deliver specific programs per campus. Let's say, for example, for Perth City campus and New West Perth Hospitality campus, we only deliver hospitality programs. And for West Perth campus, this is our headquarters. So we only deliver higher education here, bachelor's, master's, English, business, and ICT programs. Now, Mirabuka campus, we call this campus as our health hub because we deliver programs here only for health courses. So nursing, community services, childcare, and individual supports or aged cares are all delivered in the Mirabuka campus. While in Adelaide campus, please take note that we are only delivering higher education courses in our Adelaide City campus. So only bachelor's and only master's programs is delivered in the Adelaide campus. Now let's dive into the Diploma of Nursing program. So our Diploma of Nursing program is quite interesting. Why? Because majority of the diploma of nursing program in Australia usually they're only the duration is usually only a year or 1.5 years. But for the diploma of nursing of Stanley College, we are offering it for at least for 2 years or for 104 weeks, including 24 weeks of holiday, which is very good for international students who's looking to get PR or who's planning to get for H5 or PR in the future. This is very good for them. So as I have mentioned, the campus is located in the Mirabuka. Diploma of Nursing is delivered in the Mirabuka campus in Perth, Western Australia. And then tuition fee, it is only offered for only 18,000 Australian dollars per year, which is very affordable compared to our competitors in Perth. Now, for our Diploma of Nursing, we are providing flexible payment options for our international students. So we do have flexible payment plan, which is quarterly basis. So we just have to divide 18,000 per year into four. That's the payment plan that they will be paying on a quarterly basis. Okay. When it comes to intake dates, for 2026, these are the available intake dates for your students. So we have March 9, May 25, August 24, and November 30. But please take note that we are only accepting limited numbers of students every intake dates. Okay, so rest assured that so you have to make sure that before sending students, you have to inquire first if we still have available intakes slots for the intakes that your student wants to enter in. Okay. And then when it comes to delivery mode, Stanley College, we deliver the classes in face-to-face classroom-based learning. At the same time, we also deliver the practical stimulated activities in Stanley College nursing facility. So this is what I have mentioned earlier. So this is a state-of-the-art nursing facility which is inside the school just to stimulate the awareness of our international students about the real life settings of how to work as an enrolled nurse in Australia. So another thing in Diploma of Nursing is that this course actually incorporates this also includes clinical work placement for our international students. So students will be doing at least 500, I think 520 or 540 or 500 plus working hours in totally combined hours while doing the diploma of nursing. So the clinical work placement usually takes it is usually done on the third semester and fourth semester of the diploma of nursing. Okay. Now, rest assured that our program at Stanley College, the nursing program at Stanley College, is approved by the Australian Nursing and Midwifery Accreditation Council or ANMAC. So our students can be can be recognized and can actually apply for the registration as enrolled nurse after finishing the studies at Stanley College. So once your student is already an EN or enrolled nurse in Australia, they can already work in the hospital settings, aged care facilities, or anywhere as long as EN is required. I have mentioned earlier that clinical placement, it usually consists of 14 weeks of work placement or 40 hours every week, which is a total of 560 hours in total. So this 560 hours is usually divided in third semester and fourth semester. And then at Stanley College, as I have mentioned earlier, we are in partner with 1,000 plus um, companies or industry partners in Western Australia. So what's good with Stanley College is that we do guarantee the work placement for our international students, so they don't have to worry anything about it. Another good thing with Stanley College is that we do provide employment assistance for all of our international students. So on campus, we do have what we call the employment license officers. So we do have two employment license officers on campus. Their main job is to help our international students to find employment, part-time work, or part-time employment while studying with Stanley College. Okay, because what we usually do is we provide training how to properly create resume, how to properly answer job interview questions. We also provide them with available jobs in Perth, because what we usually do, we usually receive requests from our industry partners asking if we do have available students, let's say for example in aged care, in nursing and community services, if they are available to work for them. So that those are the kind of listing or leads that we provide for our international students, which really helps a lot. Um, when it comes to our data, when it comes to the finding work as an international students, our main a waiting period for our international students to find part-time work while studying at Stanley College is usually a week or 2 weeks. It's the maximum waiting time for our international students because of the assistance that we provide for our international students. Although no one can really guarantee work. Even us cannot really guarantee work for our international students, but the support is there, because at the end of the day, it will all depends on their performance during the job interview if they will be hired or not by the said company. Okay. Now, this is a very short video. This is our nursing simulation lab inside the Mirabuka campus.
Sorry, John, I couldn't hear much about the
The
video.
video.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Let me
but
just
don't,
check
but I
here.
think because I think, but not to worry. I think we can still watch the. Yeah, it's okay.
It's
Because
okay.
I think
So
we can still share this presentation slide once after the session. Yeah,
sure, no problem.
thank you.
So sure. So as you can see, this video is actually our nursing facility. Okay. So this mannequin here is actually quite is simulated, so they can actually practice taking the blood pressure. They can also practice injections as a nurse, so they can be very they can build their confidence in working in a hospital settings. And then when it comes to entry requirement, this is the entry requirement for the diploma of nursing, which is for age, we are only requiring students to be at least 18 years old before they commence or start the course with Stanley College. Another requirement here is that they must complete the pre-enrollment interview. So all of international students doing the diploma of nursing, they must pass the initial interview by the head of the nursing department at Stanley College. Okay. And then next one is for academic entry requirement, we are only requiring students to at least finish year 12, grade 12, or equivalent. Now, for English requirement, we are only requiring students to have at least IELTS 7.0 across all band. And for PTE, it's PTE 66. And for TOEFL, if they have TOEFL, we do accept TOEFL as well. TOEFL IBT is 94. And then for the initial pay, we are only requiring students to pay at least 5,000 Australian dollars for us to issue the CUE of the student for the diploma of nursing. The student only need to pay 4,000 Australian dollars for the tuition fee deposit and then materials fee, which is 1,000 Australian dollars only. But please take note that the materials fee is 2,000 Australian dollars. You are only requiring 50% down payment for now. And then application fee, we are waiving all application fee for Yes Education enrollments. Okay, so if your students will be applying through Yes Education, we will be waiving the application fee. Okay. So the rest of the tuition fee will be paid when the student is already on shore. The rest of the tuition fee can be paid once they are on shore. And then let's say, for example, your student is experiencing financial hardship. They can also apply for what we call the financial hardship program for our international students. Okay. So usually what we do is we will be providing tailored fit we call this tailored fit installment plan for our international students based on their financial capacity um, while they are studying with us. So what we usually do is we assess the financial situation and then we will be devising a payment plan for them suited in their financial capacity. So we usually provide at least monthly basis payment. Some we do also provide bi-weekly payment for international students just to make sure that everything is very affordable and very easy to pay for them. Okay, so rest assured that we will be supporting your students even if they are already studying with Stanley College. And then another good thing with Stanley College is that we do offer what we call the express letter of offer. The express letter of offer, because we do understand the nature of the international students. International students, they usually, during the searching phase, they usually talk to a lot of international education agents, correct? And our main goal here is that when we receive an inquiry or if there's a student inside the office, our main goal is to convert an inquiry to enrollment. Now, to help you guys realize that faster, we can actually provide you with a conditional letter of offer within 60 minutes. Okay? All you have to do is to send us the passport together with the accomplished application form, and that's it. Give us 60 minutes, you will be receiving a letter of offer if you're a student. So what we usually plan to do is, let's say, for example, you have a student inside your office. Now, upon initial assessment of the student's qualification, student is qualified to enter this program, and they are already good with this school. Now, all you have to do, accomplish the application form, scan the passport, send it to us. Let me know that this is an express letter of offer, and then carry on and continue with your student counseling. Now, before you guys end the counseling of your student, you can already print out the letter of offer for your student. Now, this will definitely change the game for you. Why? Because we will be diverting the attention of your student from searching an education agency to finishing the enrollment with Stanley College. So this will be a win-win situation for me, for us, and for you guys, our partners, because we will be converting the students the student from inquiry to enrollment. And another good thing here is that there is no um the student doesn't need to pay anything for this one. Okay? So this is our assistance for our education partner agents to help you guys convert student faster. Okay? And actually, this is the end of presentation. If you want to know more about Stanley College, I encourage everyone to please visit our website, which is stanleycollege.edu.au, so you can get to know more about our courses and the list of programs that we offer for international students. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, John, for the insightful presentation. I like the idea on the deposit amount, and also you can get the offer letter within
Mhm.
an hour, right? Yeah. Okay, guys, I think we've got time for one or two questions. Any questions?
Any questions, please?
Oh, I think we got a question here. I think we got a question here. Yeah. Do you have any articulations to any uni in Perth to continue to Bachelor of Nursing? That's actually a good
Actually,
question.
yeah, that's a really good question because we are about also to launch the Bachelor's of Nursing at Stanley College by next year. Okay? Yes. So we will be launching the Bachelor's of Nursing early first quarter of 2027. So if your student is doing Diploma of Nursing with us for 2 years, definitely before they finish the Diploma of Nursing, they can already continue with the Bachelor's of Nursing with Stanley College. So no problem. But right now, if your student wants to do package program, we can for now we can do the diploma of nursing plus bachelor's of community services package for now. And then let's once the bachelor's of nursing is already available, we can definitely shift the bachelor's of community services program to bachelor's of nursing. No problem. I hope I was able to answer your question. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. I think okay, I think this presentation is concluded. I thank you so much, John. Thank you so much. I really
No
appreciate the
worries.
time. Please feel free to send the slides to us as well, to me as well, that I can send it out to in the group chat.
Sure. No
All right,
problem.
sure. Thank you so much, John. Have
Thank
a
you so
great
much,
day.
everyone, and
Thank
thank you so
you.
much. Bye.